this clay back into the center. Make your slit, knock it. There we go. Yes. All right, another thing is this clay shrinks 14 to 15%. So it's going to look like a giant mug, guys. But they'll be 20 ounces when they're all done. Over. E. Pull. Crush it. There's still a lot of clay down here. Keep that nice and collared in. And some more of this clay right here. Start shaping our mug. Let's get that double working. Oh, I feel some tension, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Keep going, keep going. Anytime I feel any tension, I'm just gonna put a little bit more water on it. Collar that in so it doesn't flare out too quick on us. Let's get one quick check on a height here, but I'm pretty sure we're close. Very close. A little bit taller though. Let's see what we got going on here. Underneath. We pull up. The beginning of our shape. I'm going to do more to our bevel here, but I think we got our height working. We got our height. So. More water down in there. All right, that's the first look at it. The swirlware reveal. But we're gonna get a little bit better of a reveal here in a second. Water out from there.
Leah in the Brooks said, ooh, bonus tree.
Bonus stream. We couldn't, weren't here yesterday, so. Ideally, we're doing at least twice a week. That's the goal. But these mugs were special order, so they need to be made kind of quickly. Very quickly. Too shabby. We got our 5 inches tall. I just want to make it a smidge wider. So I'm looking at it and I think it needs to be a little wider. So. Nice. That looks good. What do you think?
Maybe if you want to pull up the picture of the one that you liked. Let's see.
Yeah, I know this one's like a little, maybe like a little darker. You can come in with the, you know, trimming tool afterwards and try to get a little more brightness. Let's see. because this was her favorite one. So it's kind of like the one that we're going to go for today. Pretty mixed together. Each one's going to be different. It's going to have variations of the white and the black, so. It'll reveal a little bit of a different pattern when it's totally done too, but I think this one looks really good. We definitely got like a nice spread. Alright. Bring her back. And let me see. Make sure there's no water on that inside area. Nice and smooth. Alright. Pretty happy. Alright. Let's see. Wire them off. Oh, you know what? I need to put a little spiral on the bottom because always gotta put the spiral on the bottom. Perfect. All right, 1 out of 15. Not too bad. Far away. Nice. All right. White.
They said I'm making some brunch.
Ooh, what's for brunch? What do you think that we have? You think we guys had brown on the bottom last time or white on the bottom last time? Try to mix them up a little bit. Come on. Sandwich them together. Nice.
I said I love y'all, just wanted to tell y'all that. While I'm driving, he said, no Nick, I'm not driving and texting you. He said, okay, yes I am.
No, don't drive and text. Come on,
Can
man.
we try this one without cutting it again?
Okay, sure.
Don't get yourself pulled over because of me.
Mm. All centered. That's good. In the middle. Down. Turn up, corners to the bottom. Play, push back up. pull, and then I'm gonna check our height here. Alright, we're good. Stretch it out.
Like that, Nick and just tell Texas Tiny that we love him.
Texas Tiny. All the love to Tiny.
Alright, this one probably.
Better?
No. Go with the additional sandwich layer.
I think maybe even this one, but if we just had more layers, like instead it was 3, it was like 4. Cause I like this part more. I don't know, what do you think? Did you see that picture?
Yeah, I mean, first one is closer, but it's too dark. Maybe less brown clay, I'm not sure. Something did say, Tiny actually subscribed to my channel yesterday, I think. And was commenting on my stuff. She said, love you, Tiny.
Oh.
Be Nano in the verbal.
Yeah, what's that, Nano?
I've always wanted to do this. This looks so cool, but it is expensive to do around my area.
Oh, maybe if you can take like a class, but yeah. Well, it is fun if you ever get the chance. There. Just want to even the rim out here. A little uneven. Destroy the whole piece when I do it.
Somebody did say, I like this one better. And also said, I tried more white clay.
Ooh, how'd it go?
She said, I tried more white clay.
More white clay? Oh, I understand.
She said, maybe layer 2 whites together and then brown.
Yeah.
Well, they want 10, and we've got 15 sets ready. So we'll try a couple different ones.
And figure out the right. Yeah. Alright, let's go water up in here and make sure that the exterior profile looks correct. Yeah, pretty good. Kind of hate this card for this part of this. And we're gonna have to go for our OG metal rib. Yeah, I can see there's like a lot more white on the bottom than the top, so we'll try to figure it out together. Slice. I should have done this first, but clean that off a little bit. Make a big mess everywhere. Not too bad. I like this area here.
Since I said you got this, Jess.
Hey yo.
Alright, what are we thinking here then?
I'm gonna have to like reweigh the white out. If we're gonna start mixing the things together. I'm gonna try it again, but more layers. So let's see. If this one's still too brown, then we will we'll take a scale out.
So what if you do half and half?
Right now it is half and half. It's half white and half brown. Let's see. So it needs to be a total weight of 1 pound, 8 ounces. So that's kind of what we're going for. Go down to the bottom.
Guess maybe we should have went back and watched the video.
True. Alright. That's what we're looking at. I'm gonna wedge it.
Honestly, today is a very solid 10 out of 10.
Ooh.
And for this week, we're supposed to hit 95 today, but lots of clouds and a cool breeze since Monday.
That sounds really nice. What do you think? Which side?
I'm not sure. Carry root in the vertical.
What's up, Carrie?
Say clay whoopie pies.
Yeah, right. It's like I'm slicing mozzarella. Alright, let's see what this one looks like. Very nice. Alright, centered. Trying to feel if there's any imperfections that need to kind of be pushed up and out. Back down.
It's an 11 out of 10.
Whoa.
And we don't let nobody get in the way of having a good day.
Oh. That's awesome. Alright. Right in the middle. Straight down. About a 1/4 inch on the bottom. Need some compression. Push all this clay back up into the center. a sneak peek? That's like perfect, actually.
That's pretty much what she was looking for.
Yeah. Alright, so more layers, split in half, and then put together the opposite direction, which is funny. Because that's what we'll do. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna come in here, get some of that water out. That bevel start to fine.
Nick, Jess, thank you for being so generous and sharing your joy and passion with us.
Oh, awesome. Thank you for being here. Sharing yourself with us in the swamp fan.
So that one is perfect again.
Okay. Good. Pull out the bevel. And let's start kind of fattening it.
Carrie, the vertical said absolute brilliance.
Let's go, Carrie.
Anyone else sad there was no stream yesterday? But we got one today.
Got one today.
So I'm happy.
Oh. Missed y'all. Glad to be here.
So how are your little trees and the geranium doing? Did they survive the move?
2 are thriving. The jade is thriving, and is it the mulberry?
Yeah.
The rest, unfortunately, did not survive. I don't know what happened to the pomegranate, right? That one, like, was the first. The geranium did not like the studio. I think it didn't like the pot I put them in either. Which sucks, because that one was my favorite. And a squirrel ate up the ficus. Like, every single time we turned around, it was like tearing it up.
Yeah, we had this squirrel digging the pot up every day.
Every day. We brought it inside for a while, but it doesn't have to be inside. But
We did. They were just like some random old pots.
yeah,
They'd probably be better off in the tabletop planter or
something like deeper and. Yeah. But we have like a little pot garden, like Mike has, right, out in our front yard now, and that's where they live. So we water them like every day, every other day, and they're happy. The mulberry almost didn't make it. Like it was so hot, all the leaves like shriveled up, and then it like produced a whole new set of leaves, which was really cool to see. The jade is actually in a Ben Wolf pot. I'm very happy. Right? Is it one of those?
Yep.
Alright, oh my gosh, please be 5. Oh, perfect.
He said squirrels are a common enemy of bonsai, especially seedlings and cuttings.
It was like a pot that we were using that had soil in it, and I think like that squirrel did put a nut in there at one point, because we had another plant that literally like grew an acorn out of it, like an acorn tree, like just.
had just a couple random pots we made, just in the backyard, and one of them has soil in it, and there's an acorn tree above where it was sitting. And one day I noticed there was an acorn in there that had sprouted, and I've got a tiny.
Bonsai Bruin.
Yeah. What kind of tree is that? Oh.
Is it? It's not a. I don't know what kind of tree it is. I want to say maple, but that's not. That's right at all. This one's freaking perfect for sure.
Oh, it's an oak tree.
Oak. Let's go. Okay. Oof, brown. I have to do a just a straight up brown stoneware after this, just to get the since we're already brown, get all the front stuff completed.
Since I think my golden pothos is dying. I don't know what's happening. Too much sun, or not enough sun.
How often are you watering it, and what are its conditions?
Listen, I'm not surprised the mulberry is thriving. They're super villains in the tree world.
Wow, super villains. That's what I like to hear. It's so cute. It actually looks like a kind of tree, which is so awesome.
Yeah, I was considering planting it, like in the ground here. I kind of want to keep it tiny. Carrie said, will you fire that or shellac?
Fire. These are all functional mugs, and we're actually making a big order. Well, it's 10 mugs for a shop called Undefined Objects in Las Vegas. So these will be for sale through them if you want to follow them. Undefined Objects. They're having their store launch on, was it June 9th?
15 said, never mind. He said, LOL, boss man said I'm all good because my crew getting a ton of production. He said 65-hour work.
Oh my
week,
gosh.
baby.
Dang, bro. Break it in. Come on, split.
Something said you want to see it. She's looking rough.
Yeah, throw a picture of how. Definitely tell me how like often you're watering it. Because the only thing that I think would kill it is like over watering, because those things will thrive like under a lot of conditions.
Tiny said I love bonsai and sunset and squirrels. I just said
Yeah, right.
I love squirrel too, but you have to fry them because they barely have any fat. Like I said, tell that squirrel where you're fired.
You're fired. Let's go. Alright, I don't know why this worked, but before I did halves and flipped it and it didn't work. But then if I did one half this way and one half this way, it worked. So that's what we're going to do.
She said, can you do a reveal after on the whoopie pie? Or don't you have the ability to rebroadcast your after reveals?
Yeah, we can put up a reveal when they're all finished. We usually do that as a short. So if you look at our YouTube channel and go to our shorts, you'll see a bunch of other orders that we have and swirlwares that we've done reveals when they're totally finished what they look like. Because because once they're done and fired, they actually turn way brighter. The white's way brighter. Huh?
Got one right over there.
There we go. This is the one I'm drinking out of today. This one's red, white, and brown all together. And then I have another one here that's brown, or what is it, white and green, but all together. Nice. So they're clear glazed on the inside. We like to leave them unglazed on the outside. So we love the texture of it. But you can choose if somebody's ordering if you want it glazed on the outside or not. These are going to be unglazed on the outside.
Like I said, in one of your shorts, there was a tree in the background that looked like a ficus. Same species that the swirl and murdered.
What? Which one? Where? How? When? Right in the middle here. Open it up. Quarter into the bottom. Nice compression. Compress the bottom, pushing all the clay particles back together so you don't get any cracks. Alright, hopefully this one's just as good as the last one. Cool.
He said, bro, this has got to be a 6 or 7K check coming. He said, swear I'm building that barn dough.
Barn dough?
Barn, yeah. Barn.
Like don't barn up again?
Yeah.
Oh,
That sounds like they're posted in the community.
now I need to click my phone on so I can see the pithos. Definitely save it up, man. It's tempting to spend a ton of it when you get a big check like that.
So what's wrong with it? It's a self-watering plant.
Let's see.
It's in a self-watering plant.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Bonsai has a suggestion. Self-watering planter might not be the best for it.
Since the stem looks green and only the leaf looks sad, if the stem is still hardy and not squishy, I'd say like it might just be like adapting to its environment. Like those leaves will fall off and you'll get new leaves. It happens sometimes when you change pots.
Sarah in the chat.
Sarah, welcome in. Alright, we're swirling it up. All the way up. Do that another time. 5 inches tall on this guy.
She said it's stinky too.
Stinky? Oh, it kind of sounds like it's rotting then.
As I said, if it stinks, it's root rot. He said repot ASAP.
Yeah. It's getting too much water. Honestly, like if you just put it in a regular pot and just water it once a week. Maybe even less. Lots of sun. They grow really fast too, so if you pull it out and get rid of all of like the really, really wet dirt, put it in a new pot, or even just let that dirt dry out for like a day or so outside, put that dirt back in. guys are going to be for a wholesale order. I think we'll have a couple extras, but we'll see how they turn out. Oh man, we want to do so much more swirl, and we've got some more ideas planned for swirl in the future. I guess this is probably the 4th time that we've done swirl on the show, on the episode. Nice, this one's looking really good. She wants him to look like a specific type of pattern, so we've experimented with different techniques. So this time we're trying to replicate what she wants.
Lava Lamp said, what are you making?
What's up, Lava? We're making some mugs right now with brown and white clay mixed together. Speaking of which, we have to probably wrap up our candles that we made at the beginning of the stream. Perfect, man. That's exactly what she wants. So
15 said, came for the pottery, stayed for the tree knowledge.
tree knowledge, let's go. Alright, I'm just gonna even out the rim here. I might not do that ever again. Just save it till it's leather hard. Hate doing that. Because especially like these, when you're putting them all together, like sometimes it's not witched perfectly. We're doing it together, you guys can see it. 5 inches though, so we're good. The goal is to make these 20 ounces. So we have our height, and as long as we get our profile correct, we should be in the clear. Alright, good.
She said, so I take it out of the yucky soil and plant it in new soil.
Yes. Question for Bonsai. Would you recommend her leave the pathos out of the soil for a day to dry out a little bit? Sometimes the roots like a little bit of like a callousness.
Wanda said, I never really thought about it, but Nick and Jess, our interests actually kind of go hand in hand.
They definitely do. Well, it's funny because Nick's been, working on his bonsais for a couple of years now.
Yeah, I don't really have any good ones though.
The best one didn't make the move, so it sucks. What do you guys think?
I think my soil probably wasn't great for the draining either. I had like a lot of pine needles, and it was like, I think it was kind of a little bit of an acidic soil. So if it's the plant, keep going in my tabletop planner.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, definitely new soil that's not saturated. And I would not be worried if it like loses any leaves that look like they're dead, cut those babies off. Cut them off. It'll just give itself more room to grow new leaves. And they'll grow fast. So it also wants, the pathos is a vine, you know, so it lives on another tree. It wants something to grow onto. So if you have like a big stick you can put in there, like this guy. This one we bought, but like straight up just like a stick. Like you can see this like thing in here. It's like a U. It's just like a piece of bamboo. But like if you have something that you can just like twisty tie it onto, it wants to be attached to something. Jeez, guys. Welcome to my life. Yeah, I mean it happens too. Like this guy has a couple leaves that are sad. It'll just grow new leaves.
Oh boy.
Here we are. Alright, let's do it again.
Half the root get down on that one.
Seriously? What the heck?
Well, the whole hearing metal epoxy slamming around and stuff.
Oh, man, dude. What am I gonna do, bro? Alright, so we want at least... That sucks, I'm sorry, guys. I don't have a good spot for the bowls yet. Maybe I'll put like another little tiny shelf above.
Tiny said, okay, headed in to get injected. Y'all be blessed. Let Jesus guide your journey and love y'all beyond comprehension.
Love you too. Be safe in there. Good luck. Hope it doesn't hurt. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Alright, layer in these, and I'm trying to do my best to keep the bottom area round and the top area unround so that when you put them together, no air gets trapped. Come. This one too. Wedge it a little bit. Alright, I got something like this. And let's slice and dice. Looks so good on the inside. I forget what it's called, but like if you are a hand builder and you do this technique like swirl and then put it, like layer it on top of your hand built objects, they like call it a different word. It's like kurami or something. I can't remember exactly. Maybe a potter out there listening knows. It's like depending on how you're using your swirl where it changes the original name of the technique. It's kind of crazy. Alright, that's what I want to be. Let's get the center. Coming up. Press back down. Nice. right in the middle here, straight down, 1/4 inch from the bottom, open it up, just compression. Draw this clay back up into the center. Another big pull. Still a ton of clay right down in here. Underneath. Alright, I don't think I'm at 5 yet, but I want to double check because it kind of dropped the calibers a little bit. Let me make sure that we're still at 5 here. Yeah. Alright, tiny bit taller.
Seriously, don't want to pick up my daughter, but I'll be back.
Ah, enjoy family time. We'll be here for probably another hour or so. Short stream today. So, this clay down here. Pull up. Start shaping the body of this mug.
As I said, I never thought I was artistic growing up, but when I realized that music is an art, it occurred to me that maybe playing a trumpet well means I can be an artist.
Whoa. You play trumpet? 100%. Nice. Good. Let's get a little water out from the inside. Smooth it out. Taking the slurry off the outside. Give it a little bit more of a reveal of what this pot actually looks like. Yes. It's looking perfect.
As it is a played, not play.
Mmm.
So my grandfather was in the Army band in World War II.
Wow.
And I have his horn. Played it through high school. Unfortunately, the case hasn't been opened in over a decade.
You think if you open it again, you could still play it? You remember? Bust that thing out. There we go. swirl right down in here. Nice. Alright, let's wire them off. Right on through. Nice. I like this area a lot. Boom.
Just that one looks awesome.
Dang. I guess it took a little bit of experimenting at the beginning, but we figured it out. Lots of layers. Lots and lots of layers. Brown.
As I said, does whistling count as an instrument? I think I'm actually really good.
I think yes, because I suck at whistling, and Nick's actually really good at whistling.
Okay, the plant is in new soil.
Nice.
Not water. I'll give it time to dry up.
Nice. Maybe like a day or two, and then give it some water. I would say honestly, yeah. If any of the leaves look like they're about dead, just cut off the leaves like here, you know? Because it's just gonna give that leaf more energy from the roots when it's done, it's dead. Might as well give energy to new leaves.
William said fun facts.
Fun facts.
May 22nd, 1980, the game Pac-Man first released to the public in Japan.
Whoa.
Later to the United States. Japanese called it Puck-Man.
Puck-Man?
Released in North America in October as Pac-Man.
Wow.
And he also said May 22nd, 1892, the collapsible toothpaste tube was patented by Washington Sheffield.
Dang.
Changing oral hygiene forever.
Nice.
The roots are soft as that normal.
Yeah. As long as it's not mushy. Mushy's a good word. You say all of the roots are soft mushy or some of them?
He said Nick needs that game at his future pho restaurant.
The Pac-Man. Puck-Man. Lee, I like cannot save that audio file on my phone. I don't know why it won't let me. Is there any way you can email it, or were you able to download the song? I could listen to it, but
Try and do it on my computer.
I didn't pull it up on iCloud. Try to pull it up on iCloud first. I tried to just like save it to my phone. It wouldn't even let me save it to transfer it. I'll try one more thing. Alright. Let's get a big pull. That's the top. Press. Do it again. Alright. Struggles in not having bat pins. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Good as new. Look underneath. Nice, alright. Get that bevel. Pull it out. Nice. Alright, start thickening it up a little bit. Nice. Feeling the walls here, making sure they're nice and even.
It said, will it not let you save it from the link?
No, you can't. Well, I looked at the link itself. You can't save it on the link. Look at it again. I'll be able to. I'll let you know. Look at it tomorrow. All right. Let's see. The reveal. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Looks good. inside. Perfect. And swirl right at the bottom. Gotta swirl. Perfect, perfect. Right through. Nice.
Honestly, that bonsai is the only art I can think of that is never really finished.
I've heard that before. Have you said that before, I think?
He said, I tried sending the actual downloaded audio via Discord.
Okay. Sick. Thank you. I have to like literally read down the Discord. But I will get it. Alright, 6 done. A little less than halfway. Check on this first one. Still pretty wet. Oof. Pretty rough bat. I might use a couple extra bats here.
Something said, one last post from the community from me. It's too funny, I had to share.
Oh, that's all you want.
So Stella enjoying her box. My daughter put it on the couch, and I guess Stella claimed it now.
Why do cats love boxes so much, bro?
Said she's chunky, not sure how she fit.
Oh my gosh! What a cutie pie! Little guy's a box boy too.
Everyone loved the last picture of Stella too.
Aww. Wow. Alright, I'll layer these guys up. Come on.
She said her attitude in the second pick, LOL.
Yeah, right. Alright. Look at that guy.
Got Nitro in the chat.
Nitro! What's up, man? Alright. Put this guy in half.
Hopefully Gail is feeling better.
Yeah. I'm worried about that. Hopefully, nothing serious happened. You guys were in and out.
He said clay burger.
Yeah, right? We are making swirlware, so squish it together. Brown and white clay. Nice. Look at that. That looks cool.
Brittany said hi.
Hey, Brittany. Happy Friday. clay pushed in the middle of the wheel. There we go.
Brittany said, I love the clay.
Hey, thank you, Brittany. I'm making some mugs.
Aaron Gooley
Erin.
said, "Woot, mixed clay. What are we making?"
Hey. Mugs. Making 15 mugs. Swirled brown and white stoneware. 20-ounce mugs, to be precise. They're for a new wholesale order for undefined objects. Nice compression right here on the bottom. We'll leave about a 1/4 inch of clay on the base. And I'm going to push all this clay back up into the center. Nice. Grab some more. Another big pull. Compress the rim. Needs to be 5 inches tall. We're just about there. Right down here on the bottom, another big pull. Start shaping the bevel underneath our mug that we like. Feeding all that clay back up through.
Aaron said, cling on. Cling on.
Cling on, look. Oh no, I don't get it. Star Trek. Oh no.
Patrick did say they admitted her and she's still in. She's had 3 tests.
Oh man. Hopefully she's not in pain and you guys she gets out of there as soon as possible. I'm so sorry.
I said, how's the weather there today?
It was hot earlier. I don't know what it's like right now outside. In here it's 82. Definitely not. We need some rain still.
Yeah, the highs are like 92 for the week. And chance of rain pretty much every day, which is good.
Here comes the reveal. Nice. looks good. Pulling out the belly area a little bit more. I'm looking at the other ones to make sure they all look very, very similar. To get like a new foot pedal for this wheel. It's like kind of like jerking. I don't know.
Sunset said it's like a mystery. Like, what is it gonna look like?
I know, right? It's the best part. The best is when it comes out of the kiln, and it's like nice and dark, super rich. Perfect. I like it. Alright, swirly on the bottom. We got no water in there.
So how many does she want?
She wants 10. And we're going to make 15. Oh my gosh! There's a heron right there. I think I might have scared him. That's a different kind of bird to be over here. A blue heron. Usually they're like really close to water. Nice. It's like suctioned down. I'm trying like to lift it off really nice and easy, but oh my gosh. There it is. Nice. She had this like inspiration pic where it was like kind of like tree bark looking. I think we did a good job of accomplishing a look.
William said, fun fact.
Let's go, William. Fun
Today,
facts.
May 22nd, 2026, world record for the most t-shirts put on in 60 seconds.
What?
With one t-shirt being Swan Fin.
No. What the heck?
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Sunset said, 22 is my lucky number. Maybe I should go get a lottery ticket.
What is your lucky number? I don't know. Not a big fan of like the lottery. I don't know. It's fun every once in a while to, I don't know, I think. Seems futile. Right.
I just said, they're trying to figure out why her heart was racing Tuesday morning. And that's why her pacemaker zapped her.
Dang, dude.
William said 32 t-shirts.
32. Think you could beat it, William? Doesn't seem like it's that many t-shirts.
Sebastian said, how do I buy one of these rotary plates to make camo clay pieces?
Rotary plates. This wheel itself, we just bought on Amazon. You can find them all over the place. It's called a pottery wheel.
Aaron said, 8-ball, will the rain last a long time? 8-ball says, for sure.
Oh, good. Rain is good. Hopefully you want the rain. Alright.
Someone said it's a Florida lottery. It sucks, guys. Don't play it.
They're all the same. That's the inside. How pretty. Do our best to like not trap any air. We're squishing our corners together.
Drill said, well, I had the chance to try Tibetan momos. They're dumplings, and they are fire.
Oh wow. I've never heard of that.
Sorry I didn't have anyone else to let know.
I'm glad you told us. I'm a big fan of dumplings. I've never heard of that before, so I'll still be on the lookout. No sorries. Look how like every culture has their own dumpling. Dumplings are the best. Straight down. Pour it to the bottom. Pull it out. Compress.
Listen to Jess is not a gambler.
Facts. I think it's fun, you know, but definitely not like habitually.
BNSF is picking up a rail car order. We'll be able to rejoin soon.
Do your thing.
Why are we on Friday?
Because we weren't here yesterday. And we have this order that we gotta get done. Ideally, we're streaming twice a week, so if we miss our normal Tuesday, Thursday, try to hop on any other day that we can. Big pull up to the middle, all the way, compress the rim. Let's do it again, right down here. All that clay, nice and easy. All the way up, compress.
We got Lex over here.
Go Lex. Thank you, my friend. It's lots of practice. Welcome to the real stream. Get some of this water out from in here so I can see what I'm looking at. Of course, more water. Right down in here. Nice big bevel to start, and then we're going to feed up the rest of this clay through our pot. Easy. It's 2 flared, so we're going to collar it in. Hopefully. Compress it.
Koro Sensei
Koro!
said, good afternoon, swans. Say hi to the crows.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna need crow facts when you come in the chat. Start learning. Alright, let's see.
Jess will get a kick out of this one. I saw someone live playing the lottery. He spent $900 on lottery tickets. And I about died when he said that that's built money.
Oh my god. That's just not cool. You can't be gambling with your rent. Like, come on. I think that's a bad influence. To each their own, but I can't tell anybody else how to live their life.
Girl said crows deserve respect and greetings too.
That's why I said I want to learn more. You gotta come in here with some facts. Alright, over at 5. Yeah. Nice. Alright. Go ahead and get this reveal rocking and rolling.
Sebastian again is asking, how do I buy a rotating plate to do this? And I didn't realize it was on the auto translate. So it's in Spanish.
No habla español.
Puedes conseguir donde Amazon.
There you go. Nick for the win, guys. For the win.
I don't know if they have Amazon in whatever country it's in.
I don't know.
Since it said crows are bad luck.
Are they? Really? I mean, I only know about the Edgar Allan Poe crow. Oh, that's a raven, so. I don't know anything about crows. Turns out. Alright, I like this one too. This one's good. They're all looking good. Now that we got the technique down, we're freaking flying through them. We're gonna have to I'll write it out before we're done with the stream in our book so that I'm pretty sure she's gonna want to continue to order, so.
Ebenezer said, can I get your contact?
Can I contact?
Can I get your contact?
If you have any questions for our business, you can email swancityceramics@gmail.com and we will respond to you as soon as we can. Alright, we did it. How many are we at? Possibly 8.
Coral said, can I get your contact lenses?
Gross. No contacts here.
As I said, it seems that people who spend that kind of money trying to get free money aren't financially responsible enough to keep large amounts of money.
Smart.
Lex said, fun facts.
Fun facts.
Fun crow fact.
Oh, let's go, Lex.
Crows are approximately as smart as a 7-year-old
Whoa.
human and are one of the smartest birds on Earth.
Dang, dude. What's the smartest bird on Earth? That's what I want to know.
Big bird.
Big bird. How smart is he really? Alright, let's see.
Crow said, crows are as smart as a blonde, if not more.
Who said that?
Coro.
Coro. That's awful. Gotta find me a brunette. Alright, nice. Start with 2 balls of clay. These are weighed out. They're each 12 ounces. So that when they're together, we do have 1.5 pounds. Cut these into like 5 segments. And then layering
Crow
them.
said, don't worry, I first looked carefully at what color your hair was.
I used to be a blonde, bruh. I guess when Nick met me, I was blonde, but.
I Ponza said crows, ravens, magpies, and mina birds, or minya, are all in the corvid family.
I don't know what that means.
And Lex said, parrot is the smartest bird, I think.
Ah, that's a good guess. I need a bird expert in the chat. Stat.
Ponza said, I'm wearing a fluorescent yellow safety vest and I'm 6 feet. Said, I think I'm smarter than Big Bird.
Bonzo's the smartest bird in the bunch.
I just said I'm watching a show right now on history about pigeons being trained to guide bombs to targets during World War II.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Crow said, shite, you do dye your hair then? My bad.
No.
I changed my comment to a redhead then.
That's funny. No. This is my natural hair color, but I was saying, like, when Nick met me, I was a blonde. I haven't dyed my hair in very many years. I was just making a joke there.
Since it said, Jess, you are a natural blonde.
No, I'm sorry. I messed that up, I guess. When I used to dye my hair colors, and it was blonde, but I'm a brunette.
Ponza said, has anyone seen the movie Valiant?
Valiant? Have you? Huh? No? Is it new? It sounds familiar.
2005. It's an animated film about a group of war pigeons.
Dang, what? Right on Nitro's topic. That sounds cool.
Like I said, I love your guys' energy. It's so cozy and friendly.
Oh, thanks, Lex.
Is it disco anthem?
Will this clay push up through the top? Compress the rim. Another one. Big pull together. Pull it down a little bit.
Sunset just said, I don't like redheads.
Don't like redheads? It's a very broad statement. Sunset. What the heck?
Said, I'm brunette yang.
Dang, bro, nah. I've seen some absolutely beautiful red-haired girls, red-haired people. I think it's very pretty.
The Williams fun facts are the interesting blonde highlights of the experience.
Y'all are on one today.
Got a Reggio Pazzo.
Red Jill.
It makes me so relaxed, this video. Very positive vibes, guys. Hugs from Sicily.
Wow, thank you. Thanks for being here. Hugs right back at you.
And Italian.
Ciao. Is it Italian? Ciao. Oh. love to you from Florida, USA over here.
Someone said, fun fact, only about 6% of the global population has a natural red hair.
6? Wow.
Said my twin stepsisters are redheads.
You say twin stepsister? Dang.
The little guy is looking extra adorable today.
Is that true? He's looking extra adorable every day.
Show him the teeth are smile for the camera. And Reggie just said, ciao.
Ciao. This one looks pretty brown. Hopefully, get some white up in that middle area. Let's see what happens.
Reggie just said, Florida in Italian means flourishing.
Mmm. Wow. I guess Florida is very tropical. It is always flourishing with life. Alright. Well. Oh. Dang, dude. Not cool. Do you try to fix it or we smash it?
Try to fix it.
Jeez. I don't know. It like got tugged on. Nope, it's over. She gone. Delicious. Got tugged on some of the dry clay that was on the metal rib. I wasn't being careful enough. It's a delicate process for sure.
Since it did say, Jess, I didn't mean it like that at all. I just, she said I meant redheads aren't my type.
Oh, okay. I guess you. To each their own. Bummer.
What are you gonna do with that clay?
I don't know. Maybe we should start a bucket where it's just like all the clays mixed together. That was what they used to do at a community studio I worked for. Their reclaim for their studio was just all the clays that existed mixed together. layer 1, 2.
Sir said I used to be blonde, but I still have blonde moments.
Blonde moments are real. Seems. Separate.
Nice.
Sandwich. There we go.
Tiny said, remember, bald is beautiful.
There you go. All right, let's go. Oh.
One of my classmates in college was blonde, and she had a whole list of blonde jokes.
That's funny. Gotta be ready. Everything goes back down. What do it look like here? Ooh. Nice. Sneak peek. Alright. In the middle. Straight down. Open it up. All over. Up. Let's get all this stuff in the middle. Nice big hole.
Sarah said, I love the swirls.
Sarah. So do we. My favorite mug that I drink out of that is the swirly one. This guy right here. Put my coffee in. It's got red, brown. This is how dark the brown's gonna turn too. It's like almost black and then the white. Nice. good. Going for 5 inches tall.
Seriously, wow, what a pretty mug.
Thank you, thank you. That was from like the first Swirled episode we ever did. And man, I guess I got obsessed, so that was... We don't usually keep any like really nice stuff for ourselves, but that one was mine. Bevel. Start shaping it up. I'm going to open this up a bit more. Bigger bevel. Bigger waistline all the way up. Nice.
Compare the shape on that one, maybe.
What's that?
Compare the shape on that one, maybe.
Sailor?
With these ones.
Okay. Using a little bit more. Up and rounded. Alright, let's see. Not too bad. The top needs to be a little bit smaller. This one.
Got a fast Eddie and Chip.
Yeah, what's up, Eddie?
Say hello, how's the weather in Florida?
Hey, it's hot. How is it by you?
I think we're looking at a high of 92 today.
It is.
50% chance of rain.
Come on.
Sarah said raining where she's at.
Mmm.
Oh, I missed it earlier, but once I did say, he thinks the word Florida comes from the Spanish word flower,
Mmm.
which can also translate to flourish.
That makes sense.
CJ
CJ?
said 66 degrees in northern New York.
Wow, let's go.
We got Aldi in the chat.
What? What's up, Aldi? How's life treating ya?
Y'all grown up yet?
Oh.
Bonda said, Nick, why are Floridians always happy?
Why?
I think there's a punchline coming.
Oh, punchline. Alright.
Cassidy said high of 84 today and a lot of rain yesterday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Ah. Oh, that sounds nice, actually.
And Adirondack Earthenware
Say what?
said good afternoon, folks.
What's up, Si? Come on in to the Swirlware extravaganza. It's pretty good. Looking. Alright, this is the first one that we made, and I'm gonna pop it off the bat, flip it upside down.
Tiny said we had some pretty gnarly thunder the other night. Outside to watch it. Said lightning strikes were everywhere. It was pretty awesome.
That is cool. I like lightning too. Yeah, because is it Tampa is the lightning capital of the world? We've seen some freaking epic lightning storms in the Tampa area.
Alden said a lot happened.
And
it's my birthday.
Whoa! Happy birthday! Let's go. Big birthday wishes for Alden in the chat. One of the most OG followers of the Swan fam.
Alden's been around since episode 20 or something.
Yeah.
Slim said on Friday, cool. He said that's the color I want. Hi, Jessica.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up, Slim? Dang, look at this strip. It's just like so cool. Little zebra strips.
Slim said, what color was that last item?
So these are special. These are black and white swirlware mugs. So it's literally black clay and white clay mixed together. And the way we make them is we'll glaze the inside in clear and leave the outside unglazed, like the mug that is my favorite mug. The one I'm drinking out of. This one's red, white, and brown clay all mixed together. And we leave this unglazed, so it's just like really nice texturally.
Alden said I'm officially 12 now.
Yo, let's go!
I said, anyways, bye.
Okay, Alden. Peace out.
So I said, I haven't seen these yet. Said they look great. I liked swirling. Said I liked swirling my red and white clay years ago, but haven't done it since.
You should do it. Thank you, Silas. We were working on. We did a couple swirlware mugs, like last month. And somebody on Instagram saw them, they really liked them, and they want to place a wholesale order, so these are going right out to them. It's called Undefined Objects. And that's
In Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, right.
CJ said trimming mixed clay swirls is so spectacular.
That is true. Oh my gosh, yeah, when we go to trim them. Hopefully we can trim a couple of them today. If not, I mean, yeah, if we can do all of it and finish it today, like that's epic. But I was able to flip 2 of them over already. And I messed one up, so I guess we're making 14. Maybe we won't do one more, we'll just make it 15 then, but.
So said you were taking it off the table when I tuned in.
Ah.
That was so nice. What an artist.
Yeah, well, thank you guys. I mean, Nick and I have been like working on these in different patterns for a while. And this is not our favorite technique, but it's an awesome technique. Having the layers like this. You get like really thick, or no, these ones you get really, I mean, what do you even, like, I want to say like congruent, but that's not even the word. They all blend together really nicely, all the layers. I kind of prefer it when they're more chunky.
Bonsai said you need to catch the bonsai eating pest and make some squirrelware planters.
Oh my gosh, bonsai.
You like squirrelware?
That's so sad. I'm doing that. What the heck? Squirrelware.
Fast City said, according to my phone, the U.S. lightning capital is specifically Central Florida near Orlando area.
Hmm.
He said the lightning capital in the world is Venezuela.
Say what?
300 days of lightning strikes a year.
That's not what I was told.
He said it's Siri.
Hmm.
Yeah, we might just be the U.S.
Oh, the U.S. government. Alright, step 1, layer. Step 2, wedge. Step 3, cut in half. Step 4, flip around. Smash together.
Looks like such an earthy color.
They are really earthy. The brown, it really does turn like very rich and deep. Like if you can see it here, how dark. Like it looks like brown here, but it almost looks black once it's totally fired, which is crazy.
So I said, nice, your mug shape looks great with the swirling too.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we have some big plans for some colored clay. I guess we've only made mugs and maybe a mini jar in the swirl, but I think it would look really good on a planter too. Alright, let's see. Put this all back down. Yeah. Got it. Come on in here. Straight down. Open it up. Leave about a quarter inch on the bottom. Nice compression.
So you said, is it dyed porcelain or is it a different kind of clay other than pottery? So I have no clue.
Ah, this clay that we're using right now is actually brown clay. I think they use magnesium. I don't want to say it wrong. They do put like a chemical in the clay to color it if it's not naturally as rich as they want it, but this is like brown stoneware. We do other ones where I have like this green mug over here. Try not to touch it too much with my dirty hands, but it's colored. It's our colored porcelain. So like if we want different vibrant colors, then this one is I think it's called ivy green mason stain that we mixed into the semi-porcelain and threw it.
So I said, is this the same clay that you colored yourself or different clays? I feel like I know that this, but I can't remember.
These two clays specifically are just stonewares, white stoneware and brown stoneware. We did not color these clays, these two. Even though we do plan on coloring clays very soon again.
Yeah, this is the brown bear from Kentucky Mudworks. And the little loafers from Highwater.
Yeah. The little loafers you cannot buy it anymore. So we used it because the shrinkage rates are more comparable, but definitely want to do a test with the white bear and brown bear together.
Sunset colors are great.
Excellent.
Sarah said love the green. Ah. So I love my swirl bug.
Yay! Sunset got a really nice blue one, my favorite blue one. We got a couple swirl wares up on the website.
Fonda said it's a little late to suggest, but red, white, and blue swirler for USA 250th.
Oh my gosh, Bonza, you read our minds. We're on it.
We're already prepared, buddy.
We are so doing it, like, literally next week.
We just gotta figure, we're gonna do a bunch of testing. We'll probably do it live on the stream, figure out how to make it
Look like a flag, yeah.
We have done red, white, and blue before, but it kind of just looked like Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Alright, here's the reveal. Oh, maybe, let me get the water out of there first. Alright. So, because when you throw, there's like a layer of slurry, that's what they call it, on the outside, just clay, water. When you remove it, you get to see what it really looks like. Nice.
Leah the Vertical just said, OMG, I hate technology, I swear.
What the heck is going on, Lee? Why?
I'm just having storage issues.
Ugh, oh my gosh, dude. I just updated my phone. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but it was like, you need to have 13 gigs of free space. My phone is full. I had to like offload all the apps.
Since I said I'm on a double shift today, boyfriend working overtime, won't be home until 7 p.m. As I said, the Patriotic series.
250 for the win.
They said, okay, I attempted things to get around the storage issues. She said, so now I'm following you on X and Insta.
Ooh, let's go.
And said, of course, can't send audio files.
Oh my gosh. What about the Drive, Google Drive?
I think we can download it from the PC, just didn't try.
I didn't try all the options on my end either, so let me do some more PC config. I was just doing it on my phone, so yeah, I didn't try on the computer yet. There's way more options on the computer.
Nothing else, we can screen record it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, yeah.
Sunset said, beautiful. Sarah did say, hey, we love Spider-Man in my house.
Spider-Man's awesome. We love Spider-Man too. But nobody liked the Spider-Man mug. That's just it.
I mean, someone did buy it.
Somebody bought it, yeah. It took a while. It was one of the last ones, but yeah. True. Alright, that one looks good. More enough.
William said, rustic green pottery sometimes has a good feeling to it.
Rustic green pottery. That's what this is. It is green aware. Alright, this one I really like. Even though it got kind of like a little chunky in the middle, I do really like this one. We'll probably end up sending her, she wants to see them before they're done, probably send her like all of them and see what she likes.
I said new superhero, Duckman, the Webbed Wonder.
That's funny. What's his superpower?
He dodges everything.
He ducks and dodges.
Except birdshot.
Oh my gosh, did you say that or did he say that?
That was me.
That was good.
As I said, I was born on the 201st birthday of the USA.
Oh, whoa. That's cool.
We said, so I've gotten the laptop out, and I'm going to double check all my Google stuff is backed up. Said mostly concerned about my baby's toys, and then I'm nuking it, factory reset. Said I'm done playing games with this phone.
That's crazy. I'll tell you one thing I did that I like straight up regret is I deleted everything on my email. Like years and years and years because it was like, oh, it's full, and I'm just like tired.
It hit like 100,000.
It's crazy. Deleted the entire email, started fresh.
Like not deleted the email, but erased all the messages.
Erased all the messages. I wish I didn't do that.
Why?
Because I feel like there's just been multiple times where I try to look for something and it's not there because I deleted the email. And I can't, of course, right this second I cannot recall what that would have been. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't see it. 2, 3, 4, 5.
He said, don't worry, Jess, I will send it through tonight at some point. I gotta figure out storage, whether I send one file or not. So I gotta do it.
Well, don't spend, like, too much time on it just for us, because at the end of the day, we can literally just screen record it. So, it's like, I'm sorry, it's consuming a lot of my time. But I totally understand, like, literal storage wars.
We got Daddy Jeremy on Twitch.
Jeremy. What's going on?
Hello, what are you working on?
Hello. We are working on swirlware mugs. We're gonna wedge up all these layers and make a mug out of this clay. So let's see what it looks like.
Rhonda said, if my wife had been born a day later, her birthday would have been 4 7s.
Whoa. Dang.
And we got Caleb in the vertical.
Caleb, what's going on?
Even though his name's really Dale.
Dale.
Said easy there, you're gonna break that table.
This table is rated for 2,000 pounds. I ain't breaking this table. Alright.
It is a 2,000-pound work table. Pretty much put a small car on it. They said, no girl, it's really not. If anything, I'm just giving me extra motivation to get something done I've been needing to do.
Alright.
We got Slim in the vertical.
Slim.
Said you get both colors of clay from the same source.
We don't. So, we've been using the brown, which is Kentucky Mudworks brand, and this white stoneware is Little Loafers from High Water Clays. The The other white clay that we typically work with is called White Bear. That's from Kentucky Mudworks. But because of the clay that it is, it's semi-porcelain, it shrinks at like 11%, and the brown clay shrinks at 15%. So before we do those two together, we have to do some tests and make sure that they're not just going to crack because of their shrinkage rate difference. The little loafers here shrinks 14%, brown bear's 15%, so.
Dale said, hello, always enjoy y'all.
Well, glad to see you here, Dale.
I said, I was born 6'6", and my mom 12'12". Always thought that was cool.
Oh, really? My brother's 12'12". I'm 11'11". That is cool. I got the coolest birthdays out there.
I just said, the SR-71 Mach 3 spy plane first flew the day I was born.
What? Dang.
Something said my niece is 12'12".
12'12". That's cool.
Got Big Lofty in the chat.
Let's go, Lobster.
Big trick shot.
Chat.
Said hi, it's summer now.
Is it on break? It's definitely summer here. It's super hot. Taking any summer courses? Summer camps? Anything that's super fun? Start shaping this up. Bring our double a little higher. Widen it out. To the top. Oh, nice. Nice. Brown. Not too shabby.
Leah said August 1991 was a volatile time, immediately preceding the August 6th release of the World Wide Web
Oh my gosh.
by Tim Berners-Lee and the Soviet Union's dissolution.
What?
Dale said the color looks cool.
Hey, let's go. Thank you, girl. About to do the reveal. Are we ready? Put our middle rib tool. Take that top layer. Slip slurry off. This one looks great. It really does like this. It has this like almost like pointy like effect.
They said woot woot.
Boop, boop.
Looks like a big mug.
Yeah, it's gonna be 20 ounces. So of course it's gonna shrink a bunch, but it is definitely on the larger side.
Shows the other one. See how much it shrinks.
Oh yeah, here. This is actual size. That's 15% shrinkage. Crazy. I like this.
Sarah said this one turned out so good.
Thank you. Well, like I love how they're all, you know, they're all their own. They're all individual. Even when we're literally doing the same technique, you know, trying to get them pretty close, but they really do a mind of their own too.
They said Leah-sized mug. And Bill said dark brown looks better in my opinion.
You like the dark brown? Personally, I really do like the white clay, but having like the mixture is insane. This one might be my favorite of the day. Favorite of the day. Alright, I'm gonna try to see if I can flip this other one over.
Dale said both made by the same artist but very different. Let's take a look at the bottom. Does it look like anything?
Yeah, here. This was the one I just picked up. Isn't that cool? Flip as many of these over as I can.
Sarah said we're not doing bingo today, are we? Since no stream yesterday.
No bingo today. We're gonna have a short stream, so we're only gonna go until the swirl is done. But Nix did say guaranteed power hour next week. I heard it. Ooh, that's cool. Alright, let's see. Can I do this one too? Yeah.
They said, how hard is it to not just keep everything you love?
At the beginning it's hard, but now that we, you know, make a lot of it, I'm gonna make sure that these are on like the top shelf so that they get the same amount of air contact. Aiming for consistency here today. Let's see.
Some said when you lift the finished pieces up, you should start the bidding.
Start the bidding. Well, yeah, these are for an order, so we'll have a couple extra that we'll probably be able to like put online or if anybody's interested, but It would be fun. We do have a lot of ideas and plans for like lots of colors. Last time we went to the clay store, we bought a ton of different colored clays. Colored stains, so we can make colored clays. So that is coming up for sure. Look at this. I think we've got 3 more here. Should we weigh out that clay and just make 15? I think 14's okay.
That'd be alright.
Alright, let's see. Oh, looks like 4 more maybe. Good.
Time said home from the chaos finally.
That seemed quick. That's good.
Some said pieces would sell themselves in an auction because they are incredible.
Aww. Shout out to you, Slim. Squish, 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 squish.
Do you have more brown clay there?
Yeah. What would you call this? What was it like? Moon pie was a pretty good description. Ooh, nice. Alright. Get it nice and centered.
They said Noddy, K-N-O-T-T-Y. Reminds me of a tree trunk.
Oh, cool. That's perfect, because that was actually her, the person who ordered these, that was her inspiration photo, was like tree bark. So that's pretty nice to hear.
Wanda said, sorry y'all, I don't want to leave the stream, but I don't want to stay away.
Oh.
Said, may you all have joy, peace, and rest this weekend, and God bless you all.
You too, Bonsai. Enjoy your weekend, your errands, your family time, your Memorial Day.
He's got lots of housework and stuff to do, but have a great weekend, 3-day weekend.
That's right.
He said, God bless Bonsai.
starting spot. Nice compression right here on the bottom. One big pull. Press the rim. Another big pull. I'll bring this in a little bit more, color it in. Don't want it to flare out too fast. Just a lot of clay down here. Nice. Let's see what we're looking at. A little taller. Perfect. We got all this clay right here for one more big pull.
So I said there's a place over in Vermont called KNOTTY, Naughty Girl Goods.
Mmm.
So I've never been, just found them on Killshare.
I feel like somebody said that before. Maybe I've just heard that before. That's cool.
We got Stella the Rescue Kitty in the chat.
Oh my gosh, say what?
Said meow, 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 meow.
Little guy, you wanna say hi? Oh, he's not even there. Wow. Wow. Doing his job. Alright. Blur out our bottom. Start shaping our mug.
Stella said, kitty thumbs up for you.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Stella. Push that bow out a little bit more. Get our mug shape here. This is our curvy tall mug. We make like a wide version of it too, but this is by far the bigger version. Tell the wide mug.
Stella said, anyone want to adopt Rosie?
What?
She gets on my nerves.
No!
SJM said, Killshare is a site for people who rent out kiln space. Something I looked into, but it's not only expensive, but the closest one is an hour away in Montreal.
Oh man, yeah, we used to have our kiln for rent on Killshare as well, but we've been too busy. Killshare's dope, for sure, but it's like each person makes their own prices, so you need to, they dictate the price, the owner of the kiln. It's expensive, but it's like, yeah, it's a lot of personal liability on the kiln owner. But we've done some firings for people before over the years on Killshare. It sucks if it's so far away that it's not worth it then.
So Slim said, I tuned in late, but did you already play a Little Guy song? No. You can't play it on the vertical stream.
Oh yeah, if you're on the vertical you can't hear anything. There's no like computer elements. You have to be on the horizontal.
The Pottery Corner said, do y'all make money from the vertical?
It's all Nick. Nick can explain that one.
No.
No.
Except the jewels.
Mm.
And that's where we find
We find a lot of
probably
people.
90% of the people who watch the stream come from the vertical though.
True. What's up, Pottery Corner?
Sunset just said, what a hater, Stella.
Seriously, Stella's out here trying to pimp out Ruby, trying to get rid of her. That's awful. Alright, I'm gonna wire this guy off. There we go. I like this one too. Some of them are coming out like really, really nice. But they're all not very nice, but some of them are becoming favorites. Alright, we've got 6 and 6, 12.
They said, wait a minute, cats don't have thumbs. That's why they haven't taken over the earth and enslaved us.
Oh my gosh, they have done that without thumbs. They're very successful at that already.
Time said, you should come here and listen. Nick keeps it on repeat here. So come and join us.
Oh yeah. Come on over to the horizontal.
Sai said, oh yeah, Kilnshire is super sick. Just haven't been able to make it worth it.
Yeah.
Oh. Let me read this. Just haven't been able to make it worth yet. I even know the guy in Montreal and been to his studio a few times. Just hasn't worked out yet.
Oh.
Did I drive it to another country to fire your stuff?
That's freaking crazy. Thought we had it down bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any more cut here?
Nitrous said they found a blockage that can be opened with another stint.
Ah.
Said her heart is okay. Bad news is she has to be transferred to Toledo Hospital for the procedure to be done tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad they found out what was wrong and there's a solution. Oh my goodness. We're thinking about you and Gal.
They said, true. We are food and litter slaves.
Yeah, right?
Well, the guy's like the worst alarm clock, too.
Bruh. As soon as he wants treats, he's like, like, dude, little guy, I'm freaking sleeping here.
He's a loud meower. Some said on horizontal, which I usually watch, audio is so much better.
Oh, let's go, Slim. We definitely, we've got 2 streams going on right now, guys. One is just broadcasted from our phone, the vertical, and the other one on our YouTube channel, under the live section, is broadcasted from the camera. And real microphones.
We're working on getting the audio
A little better, yeah.
better on the other stream. We're gonna have to buy a different mic, though.
You want to go buy that? What you're thinking?
Just, well, yeah, we're have to add 2 mics.
Yeah.
So I said I was in Ottawa for the Tulip Festival a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I remember you told us about that.
And I got pestered pretty bad at the border. I went to the crossing not near Montreal. So it makes me nervous to bring pots back and forth.
Pestered. I mean, what are they gonna do? Like, confiscate your pottery? But I guess, like, yeah, if they end up, they like look at all your pots and they're like, well, what do you got in there? Like, that's kind of wild. There's nothing else near you. No other kilns.
We're definitely the only kiln in like a 2 to 3 hour radius.
Yeah.
We've had people reach out that are how far away?
Like 2 hours ago.
2 hours.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's a kiln space or whatever in like Wales, but I'm pretty sure they only fired a kiln 5, which is like, I don't know. You do that, but like Wales is pretty far from us.
They said I'm gonna lay down for an hour before I tackle all this electronic stuff. But I've enjoyed seeing y'all today and see y'all Tuesday.
I'll catch you later, Leah. The moderation sensation. Enjoy your candy, honey. What's up? Do you have space to do your pit fires anymore, Sai?
Since I think it's hard to hear you on the cell feed, but on horizontal, you both are allowed to hear.
Yes, Slim. No mic on the cell phone stream. That's the benefit of being a part of the Swan crew. Is if you make the transition, right, on over to the horizontal feed, you get full benefits for free.
I think next week we're gonna get a second mic so I can be able to hear me on the vertical. But we'll see how it all works out. It's been pretty complicated. Oliver said, "Good Saturday morning, guys."
Let's go, Oliver.
8:18 and threatening to rain.
Saturday morning.
And I love the rain.
Rain is amazing. Completely agree. Well, good morning to you.
As I said, it's more so the intent. They want tax money on both sides, U.S. and Canada. So crossing consistently could raise some flags.
Oh.
I could be overthinking it, but I've been pulled over at the border before and it's not cool. Said they weren't cool either.
I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine like what they have to go through too, you know what I mean? Like, there probably are a lot of people out there that should be pulled over, but that's a scary job.
So I love the zoomed in view on the horizontal.
I think the split screen, the zoomed in view is so nice for sure.
Decided to say I do. The burn ban in New York was lifted a few days ago, so I'm gonna get going here soon.
Nice.
He said it's rainy season 2, so my days off I have them lined up.
Nice.
I said it's crazy. One camera angle makes it look like dark chocolate, and the other looks like milk chocolate mug.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what you guys are
the lighting in here too. We've got some more lighting coming.
Yeah.
And the camera settings. Still working all the kinks out to get everything said your red digital clock is reading 4:20. Time to roll you up. Time to roll up, you hippie potters you.
That's funny. Nick and I do not partake anymore. Have a beautiful 420 out there. You do. Alright, pretty good. Come in here with our metal rib with a reveal.
For the moms in the chat, when did you start potty training your little one? And Oliver said, I gave up all avenues of pleasure about 2 years ago after a mild heart attack when I was driving my truck.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad you're okay. Alright, we're looking good. No water in there. Some edges, and just swirl it.
Oliver said, I'm still on high blood pressure pills and for cholesterol too. And also, Oliver also said, why is the clay not gray?
Not gray.
Yes.
So the clay that we're using right now is actually two different colored clays, a brown stoneware and a white stoneware. You can get clay in all different kinds of colors depending on where it comes from in the earth. But this fires, the white will fire really bright white, and then the brown will fire like dark. This one here you can see, like really deep, dark brown. But that's really cool.
Tiny said, how long has it been, Jess Nick? I ended up throwing away the green. Oh my, that my cousin sent me. Said I felt bad for the waste, but felt good that Jesus is sufficient for all things.
That's beautiful. I don't know, how long has it been?
Maybe a couple years.
Okay. I'm trying to move this one pot up here that's like kind of in my way.
So I said, alrighty dudes, gotta go.
Outside.
I'm glad I got to catch some today. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later, Si. Always good to see you.
Everyone will follow Adiron at Earthenware
Yes.
on YouTube. Making pots himself.
Throwing slinging his clay, wild clay. Good dude, definitely. Does lives.
said, I thought the color you applied afterwards as a glaze, like icing on a cake.
Depends on what you want to do with your pots, right? So these particular pieces, like this one right here and this one, both don't have any glaze on the outside. And on the inside, they have a clear coat all the way up to the rim here, so that makes them food safe. And the porosity of them is very, very low. So you can use them in the dishwasher still, microwave, everything. But they just have a really smooth surface on the outside. We sand them down really nicely. And then you get to experience like the raw clay itself, which is really, really nice. And then the other pieces that we make, I like don't have many over here, but this one right here, where it's thrown with white stoneware. So this is raw clay on the bottom, and then the color glaze that we put on top, which is a liquid first. Once it goes to the kiln, fires to be glass, so you have that color on the inside and the outside. Lots of different things you can do, right? Let me see how he's feeling. I need some more time. That's okay. Alright, this is my last clay ball of brown. Where are we at? We've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're going to make today. And we'll check out the first couple that we threw and see if they're trimmable.
Want to do one swan method?
Yeah, you want to?
Do you think we have got 10 good ones here? I mean, this first one kind of sucks.
Yeah. Why?
Because it's the first one we did and it wasn't enough layers. It's all dark.
Alright, well, I think we'll have enough good ones. You want to do one swan? And 13 would be 10.
Just do the.
Alright. I have an extra. We have more clay if you want to just go for some more stuff.
Oliver said I used to live in Perth, Washington, I think.
Hmm.
And we have the Swan River there. A lot of businesses are called Swan this and Swan that.
That's how it is here. Everything's a swan. Just like us.
Oh, Western Australia.
Oh, wow. Nice. Swan this and swan that. Sounds about right. Alright, we're layering these guys up. Smashing them together.
Oliver said Swan Brewing Company.
Yes. That's here. Very close to us.
Sunset said Rosie put a toy under the oven.
Dang, she's messing with you, huh?
Said they look like potatoes.
Potatoes? They do kind of look like potatoes. It reminds me a lot of mozzarella cheese, the way it slices. It's the inside. Smash it together. Alright. Nice.
Robert said, what are you making today?
So Robert, we are making mugs, swirlware mugs. These guys are white stoneware and brown stoneware mixed together.
Bill said, watch out, man, she has a mean slap.
I like how the rolling pin once. Tony was like, watch out, Nick, she's got a rolling pin. Y'all are wild.
Oliver said, as a former and recovering alcoholic, I can confidently say that the best beer ever is from South Australia called Cooper's Sparkling Ale.
Oh wow.
As an expert.
As an expert. Like, I am a professional.
Someone said, what plans are your Memorial Day weekend cookouts, picnic, beach?
I don't really have any plans, except for, I get a washer dryer. Memorial Day sales. It'd be nice to grill, what do you think? I haven't really talked about it.
Yeah.
We have this, Artistry market thing we gotta go use. Gotta go to the meat market. What about you guys? What are you guys up to? We heard Bonsai, even though he's not here anymore, he is going to grill with his family.
There's a maybe pool or a festival.
Ooh.
Not sure what we're doing.
Nice.
Actually, said Toledo Hospital has a 5-star cardiac center.
Good.
Robert said, I watched earlier and you made a face, I think. He said, you are good. That is crazy cool.
Hey, let's go, Robert. They've been growing these mug shapes, these mug bodies today. They don't look like mugs until you get a handle on them for sure. Up underneath.
I said, you all have a grill.
We have a small grill, yeah.
Good mark, like $10.
Yeah.
Like a garage sale or something.
That's the job done. Nick's the grill master.
Robert said you can put a handle on it.
Yes, 100%. These are all getting handles. They're gonna get fired. They're gonna be 100% usable, functional. Stoneware mugs. Alright, let's see, are we at the right height? So it's all right here.
Oliver said you could make a nuclear power plant cooling towers for miniature pottery towns.
So what these look like. That's funny.
crazy how it looked like a brown mug until you showed the magic.
The reveal, it's all in the reveal. Which is about to happen. Let's see.
I said, awesome. A big, juicy steak sounds delicious. So I haven't had anything to eat today, so I'm like a 76-ounce steak. A1 and hot sauce sounds good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, steak sounds so good for sure. Alright, let's see what she really looks like. Nice.
Dilson, how good are you? Can you make an egg?
An egg? We can make an egg. Just a closed dome form.
So you said, love a steak with mashed potatoes.
Stop it, guys.
Alright, it's a good looking one.
This looks good. Alright. Smooth it out. Alright, let's see if the first one that we did is trimmable. And then let's see how far we can get on these mugs today.
Holder said, a single big juicy Scotch fillet these days from the supermarket costs about $20.
Okay.
Also said, can you make a dropped egg?
A dropped egg.
Now that's difficulty factor 11.
You don't want to drop your eggs, guys. Alright, let's put this guy back at top and see if we can. Kind of like leaving these pots up on the top shelf so they get the most airflow from the fan. Hopefully they can get flipped over. Let's see if the next set here.
Sarah said, I used to hate steak till my husband started making them for me. He uses a thermometer, so it turns out cooked more how I want it than most places ever make one.
Dang.
He said, I don't like it moving.
That sounds like Nick.
Yeah, well, I definitely like it burned. Put your hate in the comments. It's gotta have some crispy edges.
That's funny. I like it medium or rare. Let's see. Feeling pretty good. Get this guy flipped upside down up here. I think we can flip two more. If not just one more. Pretty much I'm looking for the top to not be malleable and I just like squish on it a little bit. The bottom is more wet than the top, so we flip them upside down so they get a better distribution of airflow. You don't want to flip them over too early or you will disturb the rim. That one's not quite ready yet, but we have about half of them flipped, so let's try to trim. Alright, where's my little scraper?
Oliver said, Queen Elizabeth II was an animal. She had her steak well done. Tiny said, shoot man, slap the horns off and put it on a plate. Roar.
Oh my god, that's too much. I definitely had a steak where it was like way too rare and I couldn't eat it.
We got Cadence with the swear jar donation.
Cadence. How are you, Cadence?
Dale said, no, Nick, medium rare is the way to go. I can't do any pink.
I'll take those bits. You can have the crispy bits.
He said, hi guys, I'm only here a little.
All good. Guess what we're doing today, Cadence? A little swirlware action. Alright, let's see. Here's the first one we made today, and it was a bit on the dark side. But let's see what it reveals when we go to trim it. On the dark side. The dark side.
He said, I got work at 5, so I'm not here long, unfortunately. I've been doing pretty good recently.
Good. Good to hear that. Measuring tool sucks.
He'll say, my wife likes it well done.
Well done. Sounds like Nick. Alright. Flip them over. Center it up.
And we got Greg Strom.
What's up, Greg?
Said hi again.
Whatever.
So he said, Luke, come to the dark side.
What are you guys, team trooper? Stormtrooper or or you and I?
Someone said, isn't that basically like chewing on a tire at that point?
No.
Yeah.
You said yeah.
Like beef jerky.
Gross. I didn't expect him to say yeah. Alright, extra pressure. These are like taller, so not putting little clay balls down. It's a bit of a gamble, but we got this.
He said, been struggling with money, trying to get my car ready so I won't have to pay for rides to and from work all the time.
That's Cadence?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So he said, yeah, you don't like beef jerky? Come on now.
Hope your car is not too much trouble for you. It works out.
Pumpkin said, wow, 444.
Ah, is it?
A minute ago.
Ah, nice, guys. You caught it.
And also said hello.
Hello. Welcome to a special edition of the Pottery Show. Swirled.
Oliver said, do all potter's wheels run counterclockwise?
No, but this one goes in reverse too. So you can go the other way. Either direction. Some of them only run in one direction. Some of them are not electric. You have to kick it. So whichever way you want to kick it.
Someone said, I do like beef jerky. Said, not steak, that's basically a rubber. He said, I have like another 15 hundo that has to go into the car.
Oh,
What's
dang.
wrong with it?
Yeah, what's going on?
Sir said, I like teriyaki jerky.
That is a good jerky. I like the one where it's like beefy bites. It's like little tiny bites.
Those are like jerky nuggets.
Yeah, like a jerky nugget. I like all jerky, but I like a jerky nugget. It's like a special thing that they're doing, I think.
J Flar said Demi Moore from Ghost has nothing on you.
Hey, let's go! Ghost reference number 1 of the stream. Congratulations. Alright, nice. Let's get a handle on this baby. Let's see what these guys look like.
And Tiny did say hot and spicy beef jerky. Yeah, so it said, I don't understand trimming. How do you know what you're looking for?
So what we're looking for is to make the base and the base walls the same thickness as the throne top area. You want all the walls to be similar thickness, at least we do for this form. This way it dries evenly, shrinks evenly, the whole shebang. So, I mean, after so long, kind of have the feel for it, but you can like, the real test is picking it up and feeling how light it feels, and then if it feels like bottom heavy, you can pretty much trim more away. Another way to do it is like listening for it, like when you pick up a watermelon and you're like listening for like the dum dum dum, you can like hear the difference in all the pieces, and ideally they're all sounding very similar. When I pick it up, it feels really nice.
So bottom. Good.
In our form here, we do a hidden foot, which is just like, because we take some of the clay away here, and it's like an undercutted foot, and so it's called hidden foot. Like that.
It said, can you kick it?
Can you kick it? Nice.
You're supposed to follow up in here.
Oh, I don't know the lyric. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm just gonna pick like the most congruent handle to this form. I think it's that one.
He said I need to pay it off and get insurance.
Oh. Dude, once you pay off your car, it'll feel so good for sure.
And also said, Jess, do a backflip.
That's what I got for you.
Oliver said, who is your favorite American potter?
Nick. I don't have, I don't know. We don't really follow a lot of other people. I don't have another favorite potter. I have some people that I enjoy their work, but I wouldn't say they're like my favorite. Everybody in the Swan fan. Alright, this fan
Jackson
looks...
said, nice little swirls. Kate said, this cup is so cool.
Yes. Alright, this is what we're gonna do, guys. We need some magic water, and I don't know if it needs shaken up, but I'm gonna shake it up. So this is just water with sodium silicate and soda ash mixed in to create a really nice tight bond. And we're pretty much going to create slip on our piece itself, which is our glue for our form. So let's see, I'm going to like lay out where we want this. Where's my little needle tool? Right here.
I said that was a great answer, Jess. It should be that way. Nick is a great human.
No. 100%.
Yeah, you almost got yourself in trouble there. Slim said, remember, it's Friday. Great stream. You are our favorite potter for sure.
Oh. Well, we appreciate that. Let's see. Swan fan forever. Alright, so we scored and slipped. So we're going to score and slip our body as well. I'm going to use our water solution to create liquid clay right on the form itself. Just like that. Line this guy up. Give him a big squish. Make sure it's
Small question, have you ever accidentally used your wedding band on a piece and it turned out surprisingly well?
used my wedding band on a piece. No, I mean, it doesn't really affect like throwing at all. You don't really, I don't feel it at all. And I don't know. Doesn't really hurt.
Games with the Jack Stewie emoji.
Really. Let's go with units.
Sarah said Jess is definitely a pro.
Hey. It's definitely a team effort, you know, everything that we make. It's Nick and me. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes.
Kakin did say, a couple messages ago, I just had a Mexican night.
Oh, Mexican food. Alright, here, I'm just gonna take a little bit off.
Oliver just said tequila.
Jeez. What do I really want?
He said tequila, and then he said throbbing headache.
Yeah.
He said it sucks how much you have to defend Nick. People just don't understand it takes a lot to make a business run.
You kids. Yeah. I know you guys just see, you know, mainly see me up here throwing, but it's like a very small percentage of what it takes to make this thing go is just throwing the pots.
Sunset said you guys work very well as a team, and I'm here for it.
Hey, thank you.
I said, you don't know what this community means to me. It helps me deal with life, and it's awesome chatting with everyone. Thanks for loving a wretch like me.
Oh my goodness.
Sunset said, definitely wish I met you two when I lived there.
Aww. Said it before, but like we're honestly pretty antisocial people. This is the most social activity we get is hanging out with you guys. It's still just me and Nick in this room.
Yeah, my friggin' heart like sinks when I get a phone call.
Oh my god. Oh.
Cactus said my latest tiles were a disaster.
No, what happened?
Said, this useless clay that had the glaze slipping off.
Yeah.
Now it's saying it hates slip.
Dude.
What kind of glaze was it?
Yeah, what was going on?
We've had a lot of total
Catastrophes.
glaze rejection pots.
Yeah. I mean, there's glaze issues we're still dealing with too, which is so frustrating. Alright, this one's pretty much done.
Completed, got a stamp and everything?
Oh, no stamp. Nick. Alright, here we go. Let's stamp it up.
Nitro said the new Star Wars movie starts today.
What? The Grogu one?
Oh, really?
Is that today?
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh my gosh, I want to see that. I don't know anything about it, but I love Grogu.
Sarah said, I love Nick too. I just love these guys. I wouldn't hang out with them and you all if I didn't really feel the love from both of them.
Aww.
Or for both.
You guys are on. Alright. I need to kind of, I guess, like wash the stamp off because there's going to be white clay residue in it. Which means now my stamp is really wet. So we're going to have to go with some baby powder, unfortunately, on this first one. And we use the baby powder as like a layer in between the clay and the stamp so that you don't get like little pieces of clay stuck up inside of the stamp. Alright, I'm going to line it up. Make sure it's in the center. Press straight down, rock it forward and back. Perfect. And we can check it out. Where's my little holster? Alright, number 1 done.
Kaden said, this cup is so damn pretty.
Let's go. Well, we got 14 more to do. I mean, if you wanted to do round 2 on Bert, it's up to you. These are looking good to continue to just finish them dry.
Really?
Yeah, this would be epic.
I'm probably not going to flip the kiln then.
Okay. We'll do it tomorrow.
Probably not. Alright guys, we are ending this stream, but we're... Come watch the other stream.
Come on guys, we're still going.
That's for you, Oliver, and everyone else watching here. Go to our YouTube channel, find the other stream, come on over.